Environmental pollution has existed for centuries, but only started following the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century. What do you know about environmental pollution? It is when pollution is the introduction of contaminants into the natural environment that causes adverse change. Pollution can be in many different forms, such as noise, heat, or light. The components can be foreign substances or naturally occurring contaminants. In this speech, the main topics are going to be the causes of the pollution, the effects of the pollution, and ways to prevent it. We're going to begin with the causes of the pollution. Can any of you name some causes of environmental pollution? Some of them are fossil fuels, human activities, air pollution, and many, many more. These causes of pollution are attributed to numerous human activities. The factors that contribute to the environmental pollution exist everywhere. An example is while air pollution is attributed to burning fossil fuels, water pollution is associated with drainage of waste. This comes from Help Save Nature. First, let's start with fossil fuels. Most of the pollution is caused by us burning fossil fuels such as coal, oil, natural gas, and gasoline, which we use to produce electricity and to power our vehicles. Carbon dioxide is a good example of how much fossil fuel is burned. The second one is human activities. Human activities plays a major role in environmental pollution. One of the big ones is the fossil fuel combustion from our vehicles we drive. Another one is the industrial factories and power plants we run. The main ones that are caused by humans are the basic burnings of coal, oil, natural gas, and gas, along with carbon dioxide or CO2. The third one is air pollution. Air pollution is caused directly through our use of electricity, fuels, and transportation. We also cause it indirectly. This is when we buy goods and services that use energy in their production and delivery. Once again, it is caused from the basic burning of the fossil fuels. The second topic is the effects of environmental pollution on humans, plants, and animals. The effects on humans are mainly physical, but can also turn into the neuroaffections in the long term. This came from the website EF. The best known trouble it gives us is our respiratory. We get this in the form of allergies, asthma, irritation of the eyes and nasal passages, and other forms. Also, environmental pollution has been proven to be a major factor in the development of cancer. Other rare diseases include hepatitis and hormonal disruptions. The second one is the effect environmental pollution has on animals. Environmental pollution mainly affects animals by causing harm to their living environment, making it toxic for them to live in. Acid rains can change the composition of rivers and seas, making them toxic for the fishes. The ozone in the lower parts of the atmosphere can cause lung problems to all animals. Eventually, soil pollution will cause harm which can have the dramatic effect of killing the first layers of the primary food chain. The last one is the effect environmental pollution has on plants. Environmental pollution can cause lots of damage, especially to trees. Plants can be destroyed by acid rains. The ozone in the lower atmosphere blocks the plant's respiration. Harmful pollutants can also be absorbed from the water or soil. An additional one is the effect environmental pollution has on the ecosystem. Environmental pollution is mainly caused by the humans, and it has a negative effect on the ecosystem, destroying crucial layers of it and the layers beyond that. The last topic is ways to prevent environmental pollution. The first one is to stop smoking. The secondhand smoke goes into our atmosphere and it degrades the air quality. Not only does it pollute the air, but the discard of the cigarette butts frequently litter public streets and entryways. The discarding of the cigarettes is also concerning for small animals. The second one is to drive hybrid cars. This will help the environment because they use electric motors more often so they don't burn as much fuel. This makes the use of gas limited. 4 ways a hybrid car is better for the environment is it has better mileage, less carbon emissions, decreased drilling, and limited noise pollution. Prevention is any practice that reduces. The last one is what is pollution prevention. Pollution prevention is any practice that reduces, eliminates, or prevents pollution at its source. Source reduction is the ounce of prevention approach to waste management. Reducing the amount of pollution produced means less waste to control, treat, or dispose of. Less pollution means less hazards posed to public health and the environment. Many of you may know the beginning of how environmental pollution happens. After the speech, I talked about the cause, effects, and way to prevent it. Now, who's ready?